Hey everybody, it's Wick here, and I got a random box of 200 CDs. They're supposed to be brand new, sealed, all kinds of different genres. It's from a company called Wholesalediscs.com, and I got a message from someone who watches my videos and asked me to do a review on one of these boxes. And I went and looked at the website, and I said, this is probably all going to be junk, right? And I looked up just did a search on Google about the company, and there was a lot of people complaining that the stuff they were getting was just absolute trash. Some people were saying it was unsellable. So that alone, me buying it, I would not probably have even bought it to even try, because I don't expect this to be good. But since a subscriber asked me to do it, and there wasn't a whole lot of information on it on the internet and YouTube, so I figured this would help people out. And I'm a bit of a gambler. I used to play a lot of online poker, used to be very good at it before it became illegal to do so in the United States. And I just love the kind of rush you get from that kind of stuff. So that might be a reason I bought it. It was $99 for 200 CDs. So if you found enough to sell on Amazon or eBay, you could potentially make a decent return on this. I don't expect much, but here it is. We're going to open it up, and I'll kind of look at these with you guys, and then I'll go through and check to see if they have any value. And then at the end of this video, I'll just kind of go over the ones that had value and then just give my final assessment of if this is going to be worth it. So here we are. It does come in a Jimmy Dean box, Jimmy Dean sausage, so that's interesting. Now all these are supposed to be new and undamaged CDs. So here's a box on top, a little bit of protection. And here we are. We got a lot of stuff. Got Andre Ward, Step It Up, the Naked Brothers Band, live from Wakar, USA, Heritage. Here's one that's actually damaged. Now, they're supposed to give you a refund on any that was damaged, so we'll see if they actually do that. Here's the thing. I bought this like a week and a half ago, and I don't really trust these kind of companies until I've dealt with them. And I was a little bit worried because they never sent me, hey, your product shipped, or a tracking number or anything like that. So I sent them a message asking if my product shipped, because it says on their website it'll ship the next day. And they never responded. So I was like, man, am I going to have to, file a chargeback with PayPal to get my money back? Because who knows about this company. But it did show up. They never did reply to my email about the tracking. And another thing they said they're trying to do is not to have too many duplicates. Here's some duplicates here. So there's going to be a lot of CDs. And honestly, I should not be spending my time on this kind of stuff, but I just get curious, and I want to find out. And I know this video will help some people out there who may be considering buying from this website. Now, this one's not even sealed, these Beach Boys. So I'll have to go through, like, some of these aren't sealed. They're supposed to be new, sealed, never open. And you're already seeing some problems there. And if I did a bulk video recently for bulk.com, if you haven't seen that. I've actually done a couple. The first one was kind of bad, but it worked out. And this one was just terrible. So a lot of these liquidation style companies, they're just not going to be something you want to really source from. I don't know who would want these CDs. Like, I guess they probably just kind of target people that are maybe new to reselling or something, because this is a big distributor from what I can understand, and these are pretty cool. It's got a bunch of Megadeth, Anthrax, Metallica. So who knows? Like, I'm gonna have to scan these. And honestly, I'm not allowed to sell a lot of CDs on Amazon, So for me, like this kind of thing just isn't going to be too good for me. Like some of these, like here's something that Target made a CD. Like you're not going to be able to sell these, right? They're normally $6 at Target. I don't even know like what kind of music's on that. And I figure, that's kind of a lot of the stuff you're going to see. But here, just looking at it, there's some interesting stuff that I kind of want to look up. Like this was $1 somewhere, the Ant Bully. Music inspired by the motion picture. And honestly, this definitely looks not real. This is counterfeit. I'm almost certain this is counterfeit. I don't know if you can see. It just looks like looks faded. So we might be dealing with a lot of counterfeit stuff. Definitely gonna have to be careful on stuff like that because you don't want to send that into Amazon like this. I don't think is counterfeit. That looks right. It's got the seal and everything. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through all these and let's jump to what I think. Okay, I went through and scanned all of these. Honestly, it didn't take as long as I thought. It took about 40 minutes to go through them since a lot of them was doubles and about what I expected. Let me kind of show you here. This stack right here is all CDs that were cracked or broken. And some of them just didn't even have the wrap on. Like I said earlier, they're guaranteed to be new. So I'm going to take pictures and kind of send them the email and we'll kind of see how their customer service is. So far with the tracking, I can tell you it's not very good so far. But yeah, we'll go ahead and report those as being broken, see how they handle that. I was coming across a lot of CDs that have little holes in them like that. If anyone knows why that is, I'm sure they're marking them as maybe just liquidation or something. Like it looks like it's new still. This is from Time Life. It's not worth anything. And I did open some of these because I'm like, these have got to be counterfeit. Just bad quality, but I tore one of them open. Actually, this isn't the one I tore open. But one of these I tore open and it looked fine. It looked legit. The disc looked like it was printed well and everything in there. And I went ahead and opened a couple other ones that were suspicious that were cracked. And they looked fine, but I do believe some of these were rewrapped. So unless I'm 100% sure of the seal, and you can kind of tell which ones have been rewrapped. Like this seal looks like a normal CD seal. And others look like they've just been shrink wrapped with like a generic machine. So you can kind of tell, and especially the ones that have the sticker seal. Those are the only ones I'm going to trust to sell on Amazon. And honestly, I probably shouldn't even trust that. But over here is a stack that will sell for at least $2 profit on Amazon. Now, I think there's like 30 of them here. So if I was able to sell them all and got $2, that'd be $60. Some of them was like $3 or $4 though. And you're not going to sell all these because the ranks were kind of high in them. Anything that was over 700,000 rank, which is pretty high in CDs, I went ahead and put in this pile. The thing with CDs is, and I'm no professional CD seller by any means on Amazon, but I do notice of all the ones I've sold that if there's no FBA sellers and you come in, you price yours at like $9.99 or competitively, the rank will usually go up and a lot of times you'll get a sale. And a lot of these didn't have any FBA sellers and merchant sellers were selling them for like $5 to $7. So you come in at like $8.99, $9.99, you can still make $2 or $3. And then some of them was like $11.99 and just a bit higher rank. So it's just kind of how much money you're going to make on those. Probably not a whole lot, but I think they're going to be worth sending into Amazon. And then if they don't sell in the 6 months, just have them destroyed there rather than sent back to you, and just write it off. So that brings me to these two big stacks here. This is all stuff that wasn't worth selling individually on eBay or Amazon. And either they had bad reviews or just were selling for like $3 on Amazon. So this is like kind of like a garage sale pile, I'm thinking. You could lot these up on eBay and probably get some money. I do see random CD lots on eBay. They sell anywhere from $15-20. You can ship these medium mail, so it's not too bad. You know, if I shipped, I don't know how many is here. Maybe, see, it's 30 in that stack, so at least 40 in each stack. If you did 2, 4, 6, 8, it's about 80 CDs. So if you could do 20 CD lots and you sold them for $15-20, you're still going to make probably $10-15. And it's $10, $20, $30, $40 back, and maybe even more, depending on how well they sell. Probably not too well. You're probably still going to sit on them a lot. Or you could just lot these all up and just get them all out at once. Again, I don't really have much experience on doing that. Either way, it's not a whole lot of money. But when you got this kind of quantity, and really, when I bought this, I didn't expect to maybe even turn any profit. But I think at this point now, it could be possible with a little work to turn my $99, let's just say 100, into another 100. If we look at this stack here, this is all stuff that some of it was pretty good ranked on Amazon. It's just that I'm restricted in it. If you're one of those people that can fully sell CDs on Amazon, then maybe this lot would be even better for you. But this is still stuff that's somewhat desirable on eBay. I mean, honestly, you're only going to be able to sell it for like $4 or $5 after shipping and fees and everything. You make $1 or $2. Not worth my time, so this stuff would be lotted up anyway. Like you could just kind of add it into this pile and say that you're going to just lot all this up and sell on eBay. You could do garage sales and, you know, charge a quarter, 50 cents for these. You know, you sell 10 of these for 50 cents at a garage sale. That's $5. So really, you just have to grind them out if you're planning on buying anything like this. And this is just one lot example. Like, I was reading, there's a lot of people saying they were getting like Dollar General CDs. And I'm sure it's definitely a pretty big risk to be buying these. And most of the time, I don't think you're going to do too well. I wouldn't even say this is that well. But let's look at the better things here, which I don't think there's any. Well, there was a couple that were about 70,000 rank. But we got these right here, this stack. I estimate on Amazon, you'd be able to make about $70 to $80, maybe more. Like some of these were listed at $38, but the merchants were selling them at about $17. So if you came in and priced yours at $19.99, you make $12 on the CD. There's a couple of those, and yeah, some of these were just like $7 or $8 with a pretty decent rank, and some of them had higher ranks, but there weren't as many sellers, so you may have to sit on them for a while. Like if I was selling this one right here, I think it was Andre Ward. I think it had like a 700,000 rank in CDs, but no FBA sellers. And I think the merchants were selling at like $15 or $16. So, you know, I would send one in at a time until I wouldn't send all three in. I think, with FBA, especially if you could get these in before Christmas, that would be even better because, you know, they'd be selling a bit better. But, yeah, I guess just say $70 there and $60. So you get your money back, and then after the lot, you could make $50, $100, you know, but I can go to Goodwill and do that pretty easily without having to go through the work. Like I said, I only have like 40 minutes into sorting these so far, and listing the lots, I'm estimating maybe 30 more minutes. If I chose like flea market or garage sale, then I could possibly just do a bit better time-wise, because you would just be sitting these out and charging like a quarter, 50 cents for them or whatever. FBA is easy. You know, I just scan it while I'm doing a shipment, and it'll print out a label, and I just put a label on it and put it in a box with all my other stuff. And of course, the broken ones, maybe you'll get a refund for them. It wouldn't be more than like 50 cents a piece, I'm assuming. Probably less than that, if they even reply. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this lot from wholesalediscs.com. They also have lots for like DVDs, and even I've seen some clothing on there. Probably not going to buy any of those. Maybe one day. Leave in the comments if you've dealt with this company before and your experience. Let others know so they have a place when they're doing a search if they should buy from. This is pretty much an example of what you can get. But actually pretty surprised it was as good. I'm really suspicious if another lot is going to be a lot worse than this one. That's why if you've got CD lots before, please post in the comments and compare them to what we got here. But yeah, that's going to do it, everybody. Thank you for watching. Hit that thumbs up button for me. And this has been Wick. Till next time.